Folks, welcome to the Contrarian Trader. This is Bob Desmond, and we're going to talk about our best stock charts for the new trading week. Before we do that, I'd ask you to please hit that subscribe button, like button, and please join us tomorrow night, Sunday night, Futures Live, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube. There's a link below to get added into our email alert distribution list. You're not going to get spammed. If you're already on our email list, please do not re-enter your email address on that list. You're already going to get a notification because you're already on our list. So 15 minutes or half hour prior to us going live, you'll get alerted when we go live, because sometimes the notification bell does not work. So you can click the bell as well, but also enter your email address. And what else are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about how we did last week. We took a loss on Rocket Mortgage. Yes, I talk about my losses because it matters, unlike some of these so-called gurus on YouTube and wherever, Facebook. We wanted to lighten up on risk. So early on in the week, we lightened up on Rocket Mortgage, took half of our position off. We're still long of it. We also lightened up on half of our position on the GDXJ, which is the gold mining ETF for the junior miners. And thank goodness we did on that one in particular, because while Rocket Mortgage didn't go down much further, actually went down to like 19, but it did bounce back. And we're looking to get back into that trade. The GDXJ, when we stopped out of it, just kept falling, and we bought those shares back on Thursday at a discounted price. We added more on Friday because I think we're going to get a rally. Is this a bottom yet for the GDXJ? I don't know yet, and I'll tell you why. It's because we broke down below support. Here's a weekly chart of the GDXJ, and I just learned something from the automated trend lines, which I didn't have on before. I was using this as my support level, and you can see it fired off. We broke down below support, which is a concern to me. However, what TrendSpider just revealed to me was that we did close above a support level picked up by the algo. So very interesting. Another instance of TrendSpider doing its job for me. I call it my spell check for technical analysis. I use the scans here to pick out a couple of these trades. I'll walk you through one from Marvel Technologies that we'll go over. And if you find any value in TrendSpider and its automated technical analysis, use the link below. Get 35% off, the lowest price on the internet. Use discount code CON35 to use that code. You must use the link down in the description area, please, to take you over to TrendSpider. So good to see here as we proceed into the new trading week, but I'm still cautious about the fact that we broke down below a key support level. We're making lower highs on our Stokes, lower highs and now lower lows on RSI. So while very short term, I think we're going to rally here, I don't know whether or not it's going to be sustained. So we bought back down here, added more here. We're looking for a rally, and we're probably going to sell half of our position into that rally, book profits, and see how we close out the day or the week. Do we recapture a support level or do we fade? That's my concern. I won't be shocked if we rally up higher on Monday or Tuesday. What would be surprising is if that we didn't see some sort of a fade. So we're optimistic, but cautiously optimistic on the GDXJ. I want to run a scan. I'll show you the scan I use. And it was the triple inside consolidation scan. It's already pre-made for you in TrendSpider. And I changed the time frames to weekly time frames because I wanted to see what stocks were consolidating within a very tight trading range during this period of big volatility. So weekly time frame, S&P 500, let's not use that. Let's go to the NASDAQ composite, scan, and you can see Marvel Technologies comes up. And when it does, oh, and by the way, members, the week ahead commentary, our strategy session is posted in the members area. Go check it out. I go over all of these symbols I'm about to go over in greater detail. Entry price, exit price, stop price will be posted in the members area watch list page by tomorrow night. So here's a scan that I pulled up. Weekly chart. Very nice. It's consolidating very nicely within this ascending wedge formation. I think that we're going to rally. What I want to know is if we put in a new weekly high or if we pull back to this lower band of support. And then we will look to enter the trade at that support level and then add more on a continuation breakout on a new weekly high. So that's the play there. I go over the daily chart as well with members. It's in the members area. Let's check out seasonality going into October. Seasonality in October, how many years does this go? No, there's got to be more data than this. This only goes back 6 years. Yeah, we can go back to 2000 here. So seasonality in October, seasonally weak, up only 47% of the times over the past 20 years. In November, it really picks up steam and it drops off in December, but back up in January, February, very strong at the beginning of the year. So Marvel is looking very interesting as a short-term swing trade. Seasonality is not wonderful, so let's keep that in mind. But November, very strong month, so we're going to keep an eye on this one for a while because I would love to be long of it on a good entry point into January, February. And for those that are interested in TrendSpider, it also comes with my silver and gold level memberships, free of charge. And yes, you get the seasonality scans and all that. Intercontinental Exchange. This is one where we book profits back here. Now we're looking to get back long yet again. Good bullish key reversal last week off of support. Stochastics beginning to hook back up, which is good. RSI has already hooked back up, and that's a very good signal. We want to take a look at seasonality, 15 years worth of data. We'll take that. Up 85% of the times in the month of October. Very powerful data here. So Intercontinental Exchange, we're looking to get long of this one on positive technicals. And you also have seasonality acting as the wind at its back. TTGT, Tech Target, weekly chart, bullish key reversal on the week last week. Stokes are hooking up. RSI is hooking up. Very strong. Higher lows here. Exactly what you want to see. So we'll be looking for a continuation breakout on TTGT on a weekly basis. Checking out seasonality, going back 13 years. I like more data if possible. No, there's only 13 years worth of data here. October up 82% of the times, folks. Good stuff. So Intercontinental Exchange, Tech Target, we know have good seasonal periods of being up in the month of October, going back 13 years in this case, and 15 years for Intercontinental Exchange. So good seasonality, strong charts, good stuff. The next chart up, Beyond Meat. We've been watching this one for months now, and it's finally starting to look good. We broke through this volume shelf here the week before last. It's been behaving strong in a weak market. Good stuff, exactly what you want to see. You always want to buy stocks with relative strength. We are nearing a prior high, so this now becomes resistance. The one concern I do have here is you saw a bit of a fade last week off the highs. You saw it the prior week, the week prior. That concerns me. That's a sign of topping action. So I'm not loving the weekly time frame. I'll give you a sneak peek at the daily time frame, though. The daily time frame we broke out on Friday, as you can see here. RSI, W formation, Stokes looking good. So Beyond Meat looking strong. Again, members, we go over in greater detail on the week ahead commentary. It's already posted in the members area. Avago, Broadcom, weekly chart. Now you can see here that we closed off the highs of the week last week, but we did close off the lows. However, when you're looking for good news here, or even better news than what you're looking at right now, which is a meh chart, the daily chart looks better. Take a look at what we did when you overlay using automated trend lines. Click of a button. Weekly support and resistance levels. We managed to recapture a support level where if we would have closed down below this mark, it would have spelled big trouble for Broadcom going into the new trading week. And on a daily basis, as I mentioned, bullish key reversal, and I go over that with members in the week ahead commentary. Folks, I want you to please join us tomorrow night, Sunday Night Futures Live. Again, Use the link below, enter your email address to get an alert 15 minutes to a half hour prior to us going live. We'd love to chat with you. I'll be taking chart requests after we review the opening price action of the futures. We'll go over the headlines, what news has popped up over the weekend that could drive volatility into the new trading week. I hope to catch you there. Enjoy the remainder of your weekend. Everybody be safe, and thanks for joining in. Be well.